What is up, YouTube? So I am sorry that I'm actually doing this video from my car. I was gonna do it outside, but it's raining. So change of plans on that. So I am going to be recording this from my car, but I have some exciting news to share with you guys. Before I jump into everything, I really just want to apologize for being all over the place on this prep. I know that if you have followed my journey for this prep so far, I have jumped from counting macros to doing more of a strict diet, and then of course now to what's going on currently. So I do apologize for the confusion and just the change in mindset, but I will go more into detail on what's kind of been happening and what my mind has been going through and thinking during this whole process throughout this video. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you guys probably already know what I'm about to tell you, and judging by the title of the video, you guys probably know what I'm about to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I have decided to go from competing in bikini to the figure division. So I'm actually not going to be competing in April, so I am not doing a 4-month prep right now. Basically, starting now, I am going for about an 8 to 12 month very lean bulk. So I'm going to be putting on size for the figure division. So it's kind of funny how it happened, because I was just messing around doing some posing after my lift session a couple days ago, and I was just kind of playing with some figure poses. And me personally, I mean, I'll go through the motions of the bikini posing, but it's never felt really natural to me. And so majority of the time I find myself just kind of messing around doing figure poses. And so I decided to send one, just messing around, literally like with no mentality of like changing our plans at all. I just sent one to my coach, and I think I put like something like, oh, just dreaming of being a figure competitor. It was supposed to be something really funny, and I had no intentions of what happened after. And he had messaged me back and said, like, you have the build, like you have the build to do figure. And I like just took a step back, and I guess hearing it was just really nice. Like, it just really clicked something in my head that made me think that I can actually compete in figure. To be honest, it has actually always been a dream of mine to compete in figure. I personally just had this mindset where I didn't really think that I was built for figure, as far as just my physique and base in general. I really didn't think that I had the shape for figure. And I mean, I can honestly say that I have like probably like a handful, like 4 or 5 like really inspirational girls that I follow on Instagram or follow on social media, and that I look up to them. And I have, from the beginning of my fitness journey, looked at them as inspirations and motivation to me. And I can truthfully say that like 4 out of 5 of those girls are actually figure competitors. So to me, I've always loved that body. I've always loved that physique and that shape and the muscle, and I love it. I think that it is absolutely gorgeous on a woman. I think that it represents more than just a strong physique. It represents dedication and work ethics and desire and passion, and it just represents a very independent woman. And I don't know, to me, I just really like it. And I think that personally, and this can be obviously argued, but in my opinion, I feel like figure, at least for myself, is going to make me really push myself to places that I've never pushed myself to, and to, you know, break down these limits that I currently have. And I honestly think that it's going to be one of the best things that I've ever done. Another reason why I chose to do figure, and I'm sure you guys probably won't really grasp this through my videos because I tend to just be a very jolly person in general, but to be honest, these last 2 weeks of prepping for a bikini show have been really difficult. I haven't had a lot of desire to really compete in bikini. I felt like personally I had put on a lot of mass in the off season, and I had no desire to get rid of that. And I had no desire of being depleted and feeling weak and almost just looking kind of like sick. Like, I feel like for me personally, whenever I am, you know, a week out from a bikini show, I get very, very tiny, and I'm at a weight that I am not generally that comfortable with, and I don't like that look on myself personally. And so choosing to do figure, I think that I am mentally just going to be in such a better place, because I can't even tell you the turnaround from deciding to do figure. My mind has been like, I want to kick some ass, I want to compete right now. Like, my mentality has gone like that in a day from choosing to do figure. So I already know that like that passion and that drive that I had in my very first bikini show is relit, and I am like ready to freaking compete, and I am really, really excited. So that is the plan, and I am very excited. So like I'd said, from here on out, it's going to be about an 8 to 12 month very lean bulk to put on some muscle mass for figure, and I am way too excited for that. So I just want to go through a couple things. If you are unfamiliar with what figure is, or like the division difference between bikini and figure, basically figure is in NPC, it is just the division up above bikini, and ultimately the judges, as far as what they're looking for, is obviously a lot more muscle maturity. They're doing less focus on like the glutes and hamstrings, as in bikini that's one of the main focuses. A big focus for figure is back to waist ratio. Obviously a lot more shoulder definition, very strong and dominant obliques. And of course the legs are still going to be a big part of it, but I know in bikini that was like the main focus. So the posing routine, of course, is a lot different for figure, which is going to be something that I am going to have to learn, and I'm really excited to do that. So from here on out, I just want to let you guys know that this is all going to be videos on my transformation from bikini to figure. And if you guys have any questions on, like, you know, why I'm doing this, if you guys have any further questions on that, or just questions in general along the way, please don't hesitate to ever comment and ask, or, you know, email me or message me on Instagram. Do anything. I would love to answer questions. Like, this is just as much as a journey as it is for me, as it is for you guys. So I am really, really excited to share this with you. And so I do want to go over some quick diet changes and training changes that I'm going to be making as of right now. So I currently have shared a full day of eating with you guys, so of course I am slowly adding back in some more carbs. I'm trying to obviously put on more muscle mass. I am leaving in cardio for now because I definitely want to lose some more body fat. Even though I am bulking, I do have a lot of body fat that I still want to cut down, and so that I can, you know, stay decently lean during this bulk. I had my fair share of a dirty bulk, and I loved it. I enjoyed myself, but now I'm ready to really put on some mass while staying lean, so that I can kind of choose a show and only have to prep for, you know, 4 to 5 weeks. So that's mine and my coach's plan, is to definitely stay at a decent body fat percentage, so that whenever we pick a show, we don't have to do anything too crazy. So I'm currently still gonna be doing 45 minutes of cardio about 4 days a week. To be honest, it doesn't bother me. I love the feeling of cardio. I feel like it keeps me just obviously in shape. I got a very weak cardiovascular system over my off season, and it was pathetic. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people have their own opinions on cardio, and I feel like nowadays social media is just like, don't do any cardio, like lift all weights, and I don't know, there's so many different views on it, and I could go on and on about it. But honestly, whenever it comes down to it, whether you're doing steady state or you're doing HIIT cardio, cardio is cardio, and cardio is good for your cardiovascular system. That's it. And quite frankly, I want to be somebody who is a well-rounded athlete. I want to be able to lift weights and then go run a freaking 6-mile race if I wanted to. Like, I really am trying to focus on that this year, is to be definitely a more versatile athlete and just more overall athletic. And so keeping that cardio in is actually something that was more my choice, because I have a very weak cardiovascular system because of my off season. So I want to keep that in. So I am still going to be doing the cardio. Of course, my training is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to be focusing a lot more on back definitely building up my lats a lot more, and I'm going to be keeping my rep range about 8 to 10. The reason being is I was going about 15 to 20 while I was in my bikini prep to really tighten up and get more definition. However, now I am still going to be implementing a good diet, and with the mix of cardio, I want to drop those reps to about 8 to 10 so that I can add on some mass. I already feel stronger. It sounds, weird. I've only, made this decision a couple days ago, but I already feel a lot stronger. And so I am really excited about that. Again, I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I do apologize for this prep being all over the place and just crazy, but I hope that you guys are, excited to see this transformation. This is probably a little bit different, if not, I hope more exciting than seeing me going from off-season to bikini. I think going from bikini to figure is really exciting, and I am like beyond motivated and just pumped up to do this. So I am really excited to make some more videos on this. I definitely am going to get some more lifting videos for you guys so that you guys can see what I'm doing differently as far as exercises, and of course just, the strengths and weaknesses that I have that you can really only notice while in the gym and while lifting. And so I want to get more of those out for you. I am going to also put in right now my physique update. So I have been, of course, dieting down prior to this decision. So I have been sending my coach progress pictures, and so nothing too crazy between these, but this is from my first week, which is going to be on the left hand side, to my second week progress pictures on the right. And so obviously that's just from dieting down, lost a lot of water weight, so my stomach is a little bit tighter, and now it's going to be a little bit different of progress pictures from here on out. I'm really excited to share this with you guys. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Again, sorry it's like in my car and whatever, but nonetheless, I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and please throw it a thumbs up if you guys are excited to see this transformation. And if you guys have any more thoughts, opinions, or anything, leave them in the comments below. I love to hear from you guys, and stay tuned. It's gonna be pretty crazy. This is gonna be quite the journey. So definitely stay tuned and sub to my channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys in the next video.